Rutherford, New Jersey. Giants Stadium, to be exact, is the setting for today's game. Thanks for joining us. We have some exciting NFL preseason football lined up as the Falcons match up against the Jets. They're lined up and ready for the kickoff, so let's go to the field for the start of the action. Is just about ready to kick this one away.
Is lined up for the kickoff.
Good distance.
Back to return.
This one is handled by Glenn. Glenn has a nice return, taking it back to the 36. John, these two teams appear to be extremely evenly matched. So what do you think will make the difference in this one?
These teams are so closely matched that I'm guessing this game is going to come down to turnovers, drive-killing penalties, key plays on special teams, things like that.
The Falcons with a four-man front. Hands it off. Fakes the handoff. Throws it. Matthews comes up to make the play at the 49-yard line. Well, John, the defense not expecting the fullback to make that catch.
Well, they had the other receivers pretty well covered, but they never accounted for him. So it's a pretty good game.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. The Falcons come out in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Holt is there for the tackle at the 46. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Second and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Check it. This is what going.
Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. They're blitzing with the pass. He hits his receiver. Ross comes up to make the play at the 44. On third down, they have to reach the 41 to convert.
From the start. One back. On the team.
Only one man in the backfield.
Turn it out, man.
They soft, man.
Play football. Hey!
With the throw, and this pass is complete. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, New York.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The point after is good. Perfect way to start this one off as they move the ball down the field for the touchdown.
They came out with a plan on offense and executed it to perfection.
Hansen looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Nice kick and returnable from the 5-yard line.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. They're down by a touchdown early. But these guys have the kind of offense that can score anytime they have the ball.
Ball on their own 35.
Start the drive at the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Hands off to the tailback. Scott comes up to make the play.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable.
I'm coming through, baby.
Here they come. Throws it. Incomplete. Not one of his better throws. Missing long.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 1. Ball on the 44-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Watch your eyes. Give up nothing. Set. Go. Watch the snap down.
Hand it off. Jones tackles him, but not before the first down is reached. He just barely finds his way past the marker.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Let's go.
Only one man back.
Be careful.
Going the counterplay. This one will be spotted at the 47.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
So that play goes for about 6. Number 7 returns from being injured.
Hey, watch the ball. Check it out, baby. Check it. Let's go, boys.
The Jets come out in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Scott is there for the tackle. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
First and 10.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Watch the play.
He hands it off. Brock is there on the stop at the 32.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go, baby.
Anderson, the deep man, looking upfield. This one will be spotted at the 30-yard line. That's his third tackle of the contest.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
The 27-yard line is the spot they'll have to get it to convert on this third down play.
Here we go. It's a slug go.
The Jets come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Nice play fake. And he lets it slip out of his grasp. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it could make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Anderson in to attempt the field goal.
The veteran kicks it through.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Atlanta is lined up for the kickoff. Glenn back to return.
This one is handled by Glenn. They'll head back onto the field looking to duplicate their last drive when they were able to get the ball into the end zone, basically through their passing game. Ball on their own 18.
Will start the drive at the 18-yard line. First and 10.
Let's turn it up, D.
The Falcons come out in a 4-3.
Here we go.
Going to the right. Tuggle is there on the stop at the 26-yard line.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. The ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Second and a deuce.
One more, fella. Play football. From the start. Keep moving.
Only one man in the backfield. Number 7 with a man in motion. Launching the pass deep down the right side. On the sideline and out of bounds.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Jefferson was the one they were trying to get the ball to. The Falcons come out in a nickel package. Passing here on third and short. Gets rid of it. Pass was incomplete.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
Hansen comes into the game for the punt. Metcalf sets up, waiting for the punt. That one slips right through his hands. The Falcons pick it up. And you know the defense is very angry at that missed opportunity. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Give me some. Be careful. Don't stop that motor. Yeah, that's big time.
Hand it off to the back. Sharp sniffer. Howard is there for the tackle at the 29.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go, B.
They're blitzing. Gets the pass off. Jumps up and comes down with it. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corner because they know that there's one less cover man out there and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
The Jets with a four-man front. Setting up play action. Going long. This pass is incomplete. He has a great arm, but that pass was just a little bit too long.
They really like the way he throws the deep passes. He can make all the throws. The short ones, the medium ones, the long ones. This guy can do it all. Now, he'll struggle with his consistency every now and then, but they sure could do a heck of a lot worse at this quarterback position.
George with a man in motion.
Keep the throttle down.
Let's go now.
Hand it off. Number 92 is there for the tackle.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Get some slack going.
The Jets come out in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Douglas comes up to make the play at the 50. So we should see the punter after they fail to convert on third down. So at the end of one, the score is 7-3. Jets.
At the end of the first quarter, the score is...
And we're ready to start the second quarter.
The Falcons, 3. The teams are ready for the second quarter.
Glenn looks like he's ready for the return. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 11-yard line.
Deep in their own territory.
Will start the drive at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10.
Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. Pushes it out to the left. Ross is there on the stop at the 11.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make a cut off their hip for a big gain. But that strategy didn't work here.
2nd and 10.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's go. Be physical.
Atlanta using 3 linebackers. Jefferson, the man in motion, tosses it right. Williams comes up to make the play at the 12-yard line.
They might not be busting off big gains, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Ball on their own 12.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
We coming to wreck. Play pass. Nothing wrong.
Gets rid of it. Jumps and makes the catch. Ross is there on the stop at the 38-yard line. Brady makes a very difficult catch to secure the first down.
When you go up like that, coming down with it is usually not much fun, especially when you got guys nearby who are waiting to put a lick on you.
Ball on their own 38. Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. Give it to the halfback, number 56. Holds him down behind the line.
They went the wrong way on that one. Maybe they should stick to running between the tackles because this defense has a lot of speed and they can chase down those runs to the outside.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go.
5-yard line.
Hold the look.
The Falcons line up in a 4-3 with a counterplay. Comes up to make the play. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Oh, this too tough for you. Here we go. Be careful. Defense, get ready.
Throws it. Right on target to the wide receiver.
You know, when it's third and so many yards, why the heck would you run a pass pattern that was short of the first? Makes no sense to me.
Hansen will come in now to punt it away. Metcalf lines up deep for the punt return. Fair catch called for. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Jets come out in a 4-3. Tosses it out to the right. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
When you run a play to the outside, at least one offensive lineman is pulling, and a wide receiver has to block down. On that one, neither one did their job very well.
Second and long.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
Under the counter play. Douglas is there for the tackle at the 15-yard line. He was met right at the line, might have even launched a little.
When you run it into the middle, you have to have some push or movement up front. If you can't get that movement, it makes things very difficult for your running back.
Ball on their own 15.
Big play now, big play.
The Jets come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Grabs the target pass.
On third and long, the defense is playing pass all the way. They just can't come up with a stop. Watch it here. The quarterback looks and fires one, and the defense is left to wonder how they let him off the hook.
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the throw, complete from the wide receiver, Smith comes up to make the play. At the 17-yard line, Emmanuel makes his second catch for a first down on this drive. Two minutes to go.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Deucey. Let's go, B. Let's go. Let's go. Big Deuce.
The Jets come out in a 4-3, throwing a strike to the end zone. Ooh, nearly picked off. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone but dropped it.
That's the second worst thing that can happen to a defender, to drop one like that. The absolute worst thing is to have your man beat you for 6.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Slide going. It's on.
The Jets line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Number 92 is there for the tackle at the 13.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Touchdown, Falcons.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 57, touchdown.
Anderson comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
The offense kept taking and taking, and the defense kept giving and giving until they finally got the touchdown.
Atlanta is lined up for the kickoff. Glenn back to return.
This one is fielded by Glenn. The Jets need to score quickly as they start this drive at the 29. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Atlanta comes out in a 4-3. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. pass ball's incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
They soft, man. Let us big time. Play football.
Foster, the lone back, number 7, with a man in motion.
Danny.
Throwing. Right on target to the wide receiver. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Blitz is coming with the throw, with the adjustment. Matthews is there on the stop at the 33-yard line.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
They'll bring the blitz. Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. Smith had his hands on it.
Isn't that something for a big old nose tackle? You play in there, and all you do is take on double teams, wham blocks, and then they throw you one, and you don't get it.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Lucky. Not today. What's the hard count? Set.
He hands it off. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
New York kills the clock with that timeout. About a minute left. A little over a minute left.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's go. Stay with those feet. Let's get some pressure.
The Falcons come out in a nickel package. Throwing. They're going to spot this one at the 18. He records his 3rd tackle of the game. They'll try to make the most of this red zone opportunity to add some points before we reach the half.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
So they're now inside the 20 and down by 3. Dropping back and pass on first down. Under pressure, throws it. He hits his receiver. Walker is the guy who's there to bring him down. The offense is going to hurry things up here.
On the play.
Watch out. Stay both up.
Pumps with the pass. Behind him, he has a touchdown, New York.
Now that's just great field awareness. Giving your quarterback a target in the back of the end zone while knowing exactly where you are.
Number 5 comes in for the extra point.
Extra
Point after attempt is no good. Will be kicking off. It's on its way. This one is fielded by Metcalf. The Falcons don't have much time as they start their drive at the 32-yard line. Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Deuce. Here we go.
George from the shotgun.
Don't stop that motor.
I'm coming through, baby.
They soft, man. There we go. No more, fella.
Throws it. Jumps up. He has it. Scott is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line. Sanders bails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. They'll pass on first down. Throwing right on target to the wide receiver. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Blue down. Let's screen.
The Jets come out in a dime package.
Let's do our thing.
Pass play here on first down. With the throw, and it's caught. Jones comes up to make the play at the 14-yard line. And it looks like they're going to go with the no-huddle.
Let's go. Be good.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws one up in the end zone. It's broken up.
That's just great positioning by the defenders. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Anderson can tie this game up if he can put it through. The try is good. No hesitation by the coach there, and he's rewarded by his kicker's second successful attempt.
Atlanta is lined up for the kickoff. Glenn back to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 3-yard line. And it's done. New York, 13. Atlanta, 13.
At the end of the first half, the score is tied. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Number 5 is just about ready to kick this one away. From the 2-yard line. Preston has a nice return, taking it back to the 30. And as we settle into the second half, John, this is the close game that we expected between these two teams.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either. These two teams are sort of mirror images of each other in terms of their strengths and weaknesses. Neither one is great, but they're playing each other tough out there.
The Jets come out in a dime package. With the throw, this pass is incomplete. Clemens whacks him, causing the incompletion.
I'll tell you, there are plenty of guys in the league who take pride in making hits like that, especially when it causes an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Jets with a 4-man front. With a counter play, Brock comes up to make the play at the 32.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 32-yard line.
You can't stop me. Danny.
Anderson, the lone back. Gets rid of it. And he makes the grab. Glenn is there for the tackle. Number 3 is right on the mark with that throw.
3rd down is when you really need your quarterback to be sharp, because the temptation to force something in is bigger. That time he found the right guy, and he made a good throw.
4-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
He'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off, drops the interception. Clemens had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Let's go.
The Jets come out in the 4-3. They're going to spot this one at the 46.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
You need a rush.
Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. And he fails to hang on to that one.
I think he was trying to do something with it before he had it. You have to look the pass into your hands and secure it before you start thinking about running it downfield.
Straczynski is ready to pump this one away. Carpenter is the deep return man. From the 14-yard line, it's free. The Falcons scoop it up. They give it right back to them after the fumble on the punt return.
I'll tell you, when you're returning a punt, your number one priority is to hold on to the ball. And your defense just made a good stand. And the offense is set to come in and make something happen. And you do something like that.
The last time they were down here, they settled for a field goal. They give it to the halfback. Can't get it from behind. Joseph comes up to make the play. At the 2-yard line, Anderson running hard, going right through the arm tackles. They're inside the 5.
Ball on the 2-yard line.
Will. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. You gotta have it, deep.
Only one man back. Number 88, the man in motion. Trying to get to the pylon. Touchdown, Falcons.
You're going to see what happened here. This is a bruising run. He gets it, and boom, he pounds his way in for the score.
Extra point attempt is good. Well, they didn't have far to go and wasted no time getting it into the end zone.
Yeah, to be inside your opponent's 20 to start with, you just can't ask for better field position. You still have to execute and get the ball into the end zone. They did just that.
Trzynski looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Back deep to
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6-yard line. Carpenter has a nice return, taking it back to the 33. Ball on their own 33.
The 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Rush in.
Davis in motion. Gives to the halfback. Gathers, comes up to make the play at the 34.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
3 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Stay at home. We like to pack the rules. All on us.
The Falcons line up in a 4-3. Gets the toss to the right. Midfield. Walker is there on the stop at the 39-yard line. Just a fabulous run there, John.
What makes him a special runner is the ability to avoid hands and arms so well. It's like he knows just what to do at the very second he needs to do it.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical.
Atlanta goes with a 4-man front. They'll pass on 1st down. Pumps once, throws it, almost intercepted.
They were in a zone defense in perfect position to make the play, but they let it get away.
Second and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
It's on. Let's go, D. Blue down.
Atlanta using 3 linebackers. Gets the toss to the right. Styles brings him down at the 38-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
On 3rd down, they have to get it to the 29-yard line for a 1st down.
Everything you got. It's all about teamwork.
The Falcons come out in a nickel package. Brister sends a man in motion. Drops back. Closing in. Got to him as he throws.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen to you.
Number 5 will have to get a lot of leg into this one. A booming kick, and it's good.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is handled by Preston. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession.
The Falcons will start the drive at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
It's showtime, baby.
The Jets line up in a 4-3. On the carry. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Number 92 comes up to make the play at the 49. Impressive run there and a fresh set of downs.
You know, that was all about tackles or missed tackles. The one thing a defense has to be able to do to have success in this league is to tackle well.
Ball at midfield.
Hey, let's go. Good shoot. Yeah, you see me.
They have the lead, and one big reason is because they've done a real good job on the ground on 1st down.
Not bad. And that success leads to bigger and better things, usually. The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
On the 43-yard line.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Watch your eyes. We're talking about bring it.
The Jets line up in a 4-3. Pressure with the throw. And it's caught. Joseph is there for the tackle at the 14-yard line. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older. And this guy's no exception.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
14-yard line.
Watch each other back. Play hard and fast, baby. Let's run.
They got it into the end zone on their last red zone drive. Throws to the end zone. Almost picked off. Dropped in the end zone, so the offense still has possession.
And that's the last thing you want as a defender, to have the ball go right through your hands in the end zone.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Watch the snap now. Let's go. Yeah, go. Get it started.
The Jets with a 4-man front. Number 3 with a man in motion.
You can't stop me.
They give it to the halfback. Mason comes up to make the play at the 13-yard line. Anderson takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Third down, and they have to get it to the 4-yard line for the first.
Flyer. There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down. Throws to the end zone. Jumps and makes the catch. Touchdown, Falcons.
The defense just didn't look like they were together on that one. There were guys moving around and looked like they didn't know who was supposed to go where. This is one of those situations where everybody has to be in the right page out there.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The point after is good, taking the lead by 11 now after scoring the touchdown. Trzynski is back and ready to put this one in the air. Should be a return here. From the 8. He lost it. The Jets pick up the fumble. Almost a turnover on the kickoff. So they have 1st and 10 here.
At the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
So we're going to take it. Danny.
The Falcons come out in a 4-3.
There we go.
Game up to the tailback. George is there on the stop at the 24-yard line. Burrell battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. On the 10.
Atlanta goes with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back. Pressure coming. They're going to spot this one at the 17. It's 3 tackles so far for him today. Bristol didn't have a chance to get that one away. They were right there in his face.
You can say that again. That was probably less than a second after he faked the ball in the running back.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Falcons ahead of the Jets 27. 16. The Jets have possession of the ball to begin this final quarter, but they're down by more than a touchdown. Third down and long coming up here.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Drops back, steps up into the pocket, gets the pass off. He's there for the tackle at the 24-yard line.
You know, I don't know why you call a play that doesn't take your receiver past that first down marker.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. He drops it. The Falcons grab the live ball, pushes off. They almost gave it right back to them, but are able to get a good bounce. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Here we go, baby.
The Jets come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Clemens is there on the stop at the 31. Anderson paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
All on us, y'all.
Keep the throttle down.
The Jets come out in a nickel tackle. They go to the draw. Number 92 comes up to make the play at the 29.
He's looked good at times, but he just doesn't seem to have that explosive first couple of steps.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Blue down, blue down. Turn over, baby.
They've done very well on third down to this point. Number 3 sends a man in motion.
We like to hack the rules. Let's go, get through.
Hand it off to the back. Slims the tackle. Joseph is there on the stop at the 41-yard line.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
Do something. Bring it.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. Receiver has it. Hamilton is there for this tackle at the 45-yard line. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
The Jets come out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Number 92 is there on the stop at the 42. Anderson battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. It's 2nd down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. They ain't got nothing. Here we go. Danny.
They line up in the I formation.
Watch that screen. Get it, Tony. They coming to wreck.
Give it to the halfback. Hamilton comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
Third down play, they have to get it to the 35-yard line for a new first.
Watch the ball, be smart.
They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. With a counter play, Jones is there on the stop.
On the run. Gain of 4 on the play.
Carpenter back to return. And he signals for the fair catch.
Time's running out, so they're going to have to score quickly. I hope that the defense holds them so they have a chance to pull one out at the end.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Shotgun! Shotgun! Let's go.
Brister back in the shotgun. It's a blitz. Under pressure. Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Styles had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense. The defense should focus on keeping the receiver from getting to the sideline, because as soon as he catches the ball, that's where he's going to want to go with it.
Brister with a man in motion. They'll bring the blitz. Gets rid of it. Walker is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle.
Hey, watch the ball. Let's turn it up, D.
Launches this one to the right. He's there for the catch. They're going to spot this one at the 27. He wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now 4. They'll go with a hurry-up offense.
Keep the throttle down.
Closing in, gets the pass off. Nearly intercepted. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Bring it up. We're talking about bringing.
Brister starts out of the shotgun, looking upfield. Play action, gets rid of it. Drops the interception. He's lucky he hasn't been intercepted on this drive.
Yeah, but luck eventually runs out. If you're throwing the ball right at defenders like he's been doing, they're bound to come up with one.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
We tone it up. Keep it underneath. Take it. Let's go.
Pressure with the throw. No completion there.
A lot of teams use their short passing game like a running game. Lots of short, high-percentage passes that allows them to keep possession while moving the ball down the field. Sometimes those short passes can turn into a big gain. But as a receiver on a short pattern or outlet route, you have to stay disciplined and make the catch before you try and create extra yardage.
If he kicks it through, it'll be a one-possession game as the 4th quarter winds down. So he hooks the kick and misses the mark. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 34-yard line. Hand off to the tailback. Clemens comes up to make the play. At the 36, Anderson battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Off the play. Yeah, you see me. Let's go. What's the hard count?
Hand it off. Cascadden is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line. Anderson rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Just over a minute still to go.
On the 40-yard line.
Under 10. Watch your eyes.
Consistent success on 3rd down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Give it to the halfback. Joseph comes up to make the play. At the 49, they brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. But you got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback.
So we gonna take it. All right, let's go. I can do it, baby.
Hey, let's go.
They soft, man. Let's go, dude. Let's go. We turning it up. You can't stop me.
Let's turn it up, D.
Hey, watch that screen. Yeah, it's on. Hold the look. Let's go now. It's on.
He'll just take a knee.
man.
Turn over.
Yeah, you see me.
This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Atlanta 27, New York 16. This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.